Hey guys, Steve here. Another report out video for Game On 2022. I'm a little out of sorts today, but I'll try to talk about a few things that have gone on for the report out. So this morning I did play Fire in the Sky for the first time. My opponent and I were really fresh to the game, and so we spent a lot of time just rechecking the rules, making sure we were doing things right. And so we ended up the tagline I had seen tied to Fire in the Sky was that it could be played in 5 hours or less or something, but I could certainly see where if you were proficient with the rules, you could maybe do that. We got through 2 turns, so we still had 13 more to go by the time we got through 5 hours. Now, we had to do setup and we had to kind of get organized, so it wasn't maybe quite 5 hours. It was a couple hours. We got through 2 turns. But I think by the time we were done with, well, I guess it was really almost 3 turns or three. It was 3 turns. Yeah, so we got through 3 turns, and it was. I enjoyed it, but I definitely feel like I would, if I had just been more familiar with the rules, it would have been probably even more fun. It was still pretty good. There's some oddities with the rules, the way that ships return all the way back to home base before redeployment, which is kind of weird, but it ends up still working on the map for what is being abstracted and portrayed. So I definitely want to play Fire in the Sky more. I did like it, but definitely would much more enjoyable once you've played a few turns. I would even recommend if you're playing with friends or with somebody that you play just play a turn or two, get things figured out, practice a little bit, and then restart from turn one or turn two or whatever the regular main scenario is with all the lessons learned. Because I think you need to go through a couple of hurdle leaps before it really all clicks together. And I think we were at that point by the time we stopped, where the next couple of turns were going to go much, much faster. But we didn't get there, and some big, goofy mistakes were made. My opponent kind of was trying to understand the transport point and oil system for the Japanese, and that tripped up some stuff. So I'm sorry I don't have a whole lot of footage at all really for that game. It was somebody I didn't know very well. I didn't want to record everything with that game. I just wanted to get to playing because we had limited time. I did take a snapshot, which I'll throw up on the channel page. After completing that, it was sort of late getting back with Justin Justigard to help play test a game that he's developing that is in the same system as the game Nevsky, Levy and Campaign. I don't want to spoil anything in terms of what he's working on. He's definitely putting a lot of hard work into that game. During the playtest session earlier today, I received news that someone I knew had suddenly passed away, and that sort of affected my enjoyment of what I was doing, and combined with a lack of eating anything today, already in the evening, and I've not eaten a single bite of food. I'm really not in a good place to continue playtesting that game, so I'll let others take over. But it's tough because it's like I'm trying to think that that bad news and all these other variables are making it harder for me to enjoy the game. I think, and this is really more a comment on the Levy and Campaign series that Volko Runke has developed. I'm not sure that system's for me. There's a lot of fiddly bits with the counters and the tokens and the wooden pieces. It really relies on this, like you have a certain colored wooden piece that represents, archers or knights or whatever, but you're having to go look them up on a table to understand what their capabilities are. I would much rather have a counter with that information on it that's simple and easy to read as you play, rather than having to reference a sheet over and over again until you get familiar with, a green triangle is this, or a silver triangle is that kind of thing. And then there's a lot of, though it prides itself on its supply system, it's just a lot of +1, -1, where, a lot of the time it's like, why am I even fiddling with these counters to do this thing if you know, I don't know. It maybe I need another swing at it when I've not received such bad news, and have just had a full stomach and I was feeling better. Then maybe I would enjoy the system more. I would just be in a better mood. As it stands, I'm not sure about it. I think maybe I'll just have to play it or play Nevsky once and really see how I feel about it. Or maybe I'll just sell Nevsky. I'm not sure. So not sure what to do with that. I need to eat some food. Need to convalesce a little bit, um, and go from there, and hopefully find some good gaming to do tomorrow during the day. So pretty tough. And just in case people ask, the person that I knew who had passed away suddenly, not an immediate family member, just someone who I was buddies with, and that's life. You gotta deal with that. So yeah, sorry guys, this is a little bit of a downer. The lighting in here in my hotel room, which is where I'm recording this quick before I eat food, is different mood lighting than some of the other lighting. But yeah, so there you go, guys. Report number, I guess report number 4. Not the best report, I'm sorry to say, guys. But hopefully we'll have more later. So thanks for watching. Take care.